Just want to share a quick PSA with you guys. Don't mess with me because I just punched a ceiling light and it shattered everywhere.
Look what I did. I broke it.
And on top of that, I didn't even hurt myself. I mean, I wasn't really punching it. I was actually just dancing with Julia, but still. The important thing is that no one got hurt, and I also invented a really killer dance move that no one now can copy. Mostly because I broke the light that created it. Hello everyone! I'm here today to share with you guys a video at the end of March. Although I guess it is, oh my gosh, it's April Fool's Day. I should have done something for this. But I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while, which is kind of a combination of my haul updates that I do, which is 2 weeks after testing a bunch of products from a haul, and a favorites, which is sort of like, it could be like a random mix of any products I use. And I basically just want to like merge the two types of videos together and create an ongoing series where I can show you guys, after testing a whole bunch of products for one specific month, what the greatest products were and the worst products of everything that I tested. And I feel like I always test so many products and I can't always include them in like a new testing a full face of products or whatever. So this gives me a chance to include those products in like kind of lump everything together at the end of the month. So if you guys want to see another one of these, give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me to understand what kind of videos you guys want to see next. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So next video will be coming at you on Tuesday. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'll figure it out. I have my little box of goodies right here, and without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm gonna kind of mix it up. I'm gonna do a bunch of products I do really like, a bunch of products I don't really like, because I don't like bumming you all out at the beginning of the video, or leaving you bummed out at the end of a video. So the first product I want to talk about is a product that I tested out from my Amazon video that I have been using so much. I actually used it today, and it is the Vogue Effect liner. And basically on one end, there is just a felt tip liner, which is really good, nice and black and creamy, and on the other end is a stamp. So this is the liner, felt tip, pretty standard. And the other end is a stamp, and it comes with two products. So one is for the left eye, one is for the right eye, and you just stamp it on. It's been really, really good for me because I have a bit of a hooded lid and my eyes aren't even, like the lid isn't even. So I can just keep my eyes open, stamp it on, see where I'm missing a line and sort of connect everything together. And it just makes the whole process so much easier. And plus it helps the actual product is really good. It stays on really well. It looks beautiful on. And like, I keep reaching for it. It stays in my go-to everyday drawers. Really highly recommend this. Another product I have fallen in love with, this is by e.l.f. and it is their tinted lip oil. And I tested it out, I don't even know when I tested it out, but it basically just lives in my purse now. It is in the shade Nude Kiss, and it feels so nice on the lips. It adds a little hint of a nude pink shade and just creates a pretty glossy finish. So it's just a nice everyday lip gloss. It feels nice and hydrating on the lips. It's a really pretty color, and I was just really genuinely shocked at how much I have fallen in love with this. Plus it's e.l.f., so you know it's cheap, which is always a good thing. A product that I did not so much love is by Catrice Cosmetics. This is their Aqua Fresh Highlighting Eyeshadow. And when you first swatch it, it is really pretty color. This is in the shade Bright Fusion. And it's sort of this like jelly-like consistency. It's sort of wet. So I thought it would look really nice once you kind of smeared it on the lids to give a very nice metallic finish. But I found, at least for me, it was very patchy and very glittery. And I had initially tested it out on camera, and having tested it out further afterwards, just kind of see if I could get it to work with a different primer, or if I used like a glitter primer or something underneath, or a concealer, and just nothing was working for me to get that beautiful pop of sheen on the skin. And so yeah, I wasn't in love with these. A product I have been enjoying, and I actually tested this out in the last video that you guys saw, which went up on Thursday, where I tried out a whole bunch of 5-star 100+ reviewed products from Ulta that are all under $20. And I was really surprised actually that I hadn't tested this out before, because I love the primer by the same name. And it is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless 3-in-1 Liquid Foundation. This, by the way, is in the shade Creamy Natural. I found that the other two shades are two shades that are lighter, and one was really pink and one was really yellow. So this matched my skin tone quite well. And it feels almost moussey when you apply it, but it blends out really smoothly. It doesn't sink into my pores. It doesn't accentuate fine lines. It just is a really, really good foundation. And I've been using it a ton since I filmed it. Again, it's only been like a week, but still, I had to mention it because it's really good. Ooh, another favorite of mine. This was actually tested at the end of February, I believe, but is the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've talked about this in a number of videos now and how much I love it, but like I have to mention it again because it's really good. If you've been loving those big, like those feathery full brows, this is going to be your favorite new product. It builds everything without being clumpy. It's not too sticky or tacky. It's just, I really love it. The actual brush itself is interesting. It's much shorter on one end, which I use for more of the outer tail of the brow. And then the other side of the wand is longer and spikier, so I use that for the inner part of the brow and the rest of it and kind of fill everything in. And sometimes I won't even like fill in other areas. I'll just make it more messy and feathery, and it's such a pretty product. Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of it. Next up, I want to talk about, the highlight that I'm currently wearing on my face today. Look at that. Look how blinding that is, people. It is the ColourPop Luster Dust, and it is in the shade Strobe Globe. This is so pretty, guys. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Now, some of these that I've tried look a little bit glittery on the face, but this one, not so much. And I found the best way to use this is to take like a big fluffy brush. This is Morphe M510, and I'll just dip it into the product, then spritz it with a little bit of Fix Plus, and then sweep it onto the skin. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Need I say more, people? Plus, a little bit goes a long way with this, so I feel like I'm never ever gonna run out. Like, even looking at the amount that is currently in the top layer right here, that's gonna last me like a year and a half. Something that I tested this month that I did not like, and I was really disappointed with because I was actually really excited about this, is the Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette. You can check out the full video in the card, seeing me actually apply it, test it out, try and make it work. And the reason I don't like this is because it is very patchy and difficult to blend, which I think part of the reason that I don't like this is because I had such high expectations. Natasha Denona eyeshadows are beautiful. They're so creamy, so pigmented, and very, very easy to blend. So when you're used to something that performs so well and you get something like this, it makes you almost extra disappointed. The mattes were super patchy, though they were very pigmented, and then the glitters, like the shimmery shades, were so patchy. I recommend the Too Faced, the chocolate bar gold, I don't know, whatever it is. They give the most beautiful wet metallic sheen to the eyes. I love them. These, not so much. Now on to another failure of a product for me. This is probably the worst eyeliner I have ever tested in my life. And it is the Sephora Stylographic Dramatic Line Liner. And the reason that this is so terrible is there is basically no product in it, like at all. Plus this is weird sort of teardrop shape. So anytime you try and like glide it along here, you get this weird like bumpy ridge. It's such an awful product. I am so disappointed in this because there are a lot of products from Sephora's collection that I think are incredible. But this completely missed the mark, and I think they should just throw the rest of these in the garbage. Do not waste your money on this. A lip product I've been really enjoying recently is by Buxom, and it is their Plump lip glosses. They're their shiny liquid lipsticks. They look so beautiful on the lips, guys. I think I have all of them. They actually sent me a PR package a while ago, but I've been wearing them in a lot of videos, and you guys have been asking what the product is. It's usually this. This is in the shade Kiss and Tell, but I have a couple of them that are favorites of mine. I'm still continuing to test out the line, but every single one that I've tried has been amazing. I think this is a great formula. I was really worried because it's like a plumping lip product that was gonna be all like tingly or stinging on the lips. Not at all. I didn't feel anything, and I'm usually pretty sensitive to them. So yeah, this has been awesome. So pretty. Love it. The lip product that I'm wearing currently is another one that I've been enjoying. I feel like I have a lot of products in here I've been loving. It's been a busy month, people. It's by Dose of Colors in the shade Undressed. I'm wearing it with a little bit of the ColourPop lipsticks in Uno Mas on top. This one has just the right hint of pink to it that makes it not look like I'm dying. And it's also really nice and glossy. It feels nice. It's not sticky or tacky on the lips. Really pretty go-to everyday shade. Another highlight I've been really enjoying is by Wet n Wild. This is the Moon Tears. I don't know if this is limited edition or not. I think it is, but it is their loose highlighter. I'm actually kind of curious how similar this is to the ColourPop one. Hang on. Okay, there they are on the hands. That one is the ColourPop one, and underneath is the Wet n Wild one. I think they are both beautiful. Kind of depends on your preference. The Wet n Wild one is a little bit more of a white-ish undertone. It's much lighter, so it kind of depends what you like, but both are really pretty and super blinding. A product that I was not expecting to like at all, is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation. Hold on, wait a second. I've seen countless reviews of people hating on this product and how horrible it is and how it looks on the skin. And I find that this is good for a couple of different purposes. And if you don't fall into those categories in the way that you wear your foundation, you're probably gonna hate it. To me, this sort of wears like a medium coverage BB cream. This product does not layer well. If you're looking for full coverage glam type of foundation, this is gonna be awful for you. But if you want something that has hydrating ingredients in it, you don't have to set it with a powder, because powders oftentimes can look very aging on the skin. So if you have mature skin, you might really, really like this. And it just gives enough coverage that it smooths out the skin. It gives more of an even finish. I've even used this as a concealer under my eyes and not set it, and I think it's really good. But this is not for like glam makeup. This is for everyday makeup, and for that purpose, I really like it. An eyeshadow palette that I think is among my favorites of everything that I tried this month is by Voss. This is just throwing an accent there. I don't know where that came from. They're Like a Boss palette, and I wore this one when I was testing it out and did a look with this royal sort of a tealy blue on the lid. It was really, really pretty. I'm wearing them on my eyes right now. I'm wearing a combination of WCW, Hustle, and Fierce, and I think a little bit of Baddie, like right in the corner. And they're beautiful. They blend out so nicely. I'm excited to continue to play with more of these fun shades over here. It still feels very neutral, but they have these pops that make it really fun and playful. They have a lot of different palettes. I actually ordered their hashtag palette, so that should be coming in soon. But I think they're great. They're really good quality. I've been really enjoying them. A highlighting palette that I did not enjoy this month is by L'Oreal. It is their True Match Lumi highlighter palette. This is the Cool Tone Moon Kissed, sorry. Anything pale has to always do with the moon. And it's a combination of these sort of like shimmery mauvey bronze shades, and then this pink kind of a blush topper, and then a highlight. And I just found them to be really chalky, not pigmented at all. I actually compared it to the single that is very similar to this, and the single is much more pigmented. If you're looking for something from the L'Oreal family, I would recommend the single over this one. And yeah, there were so many beautiful launches within this collection, so I just expected this to be good too, and I just wasn't super impressed. And lastly is what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and it is by Bare Minerals. It is their Round the Clock eyeliners. I'm actually wearing both of these shades right now, 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. and they're beautiful. Like you can see, like look how beautiful and blue that is. They don't transfer even when tight lining, and I didn't have the blue on at all, and the brown just stayed put. It didn't transfer to the lower tight line at all, and they're very pigmented. Like I'm barely touching my eyes when I'm applying these, and it just gives off this blinding level of pigmentation, and I think they're amazing. I will continue to use these. I have been using them ever since I did the video, which was on Thursday. But technically that was in March, so I'm including it. They're smudge proof, waterproof. I mean, really, what more can you ask from an eyeliner? Although I am kind of curious what your favorite product was for March. Did you guys have a favorite or least favorite? Let me know in the comments. I'm kind of curious. Also, I want to know what your favorite video was from the last month. I think my favorite was probably my Amazon video, because I didn't know that Amazon carried so many good makeup products. I hope you guys had a good March, had a good start to April. Have a great rest of your Easter weekend, and I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Love you girls. Mwah!